Hello everyone, welcome back to Learner's Manual. This is your Venkat, and today we will be discussing about data types. Data types basically helps us in describing about the type of data which we store inside a container. Data types are classified into two types. To explain it, let me open Paint. Okay, let's see this. This is a data type which is classified into two types actually. One is primitive data type and another one is non-primitive data type. So primitive data types are nothing but predefined data types. These are predefined. But non-primitive data types are user defined. So for better understanding, predefined are nothing but it's like you already stored it. You entered the data and you already stored it in the container. Means this package is already having those data types. But here non-primitive means user defined, means you will define it. This container will be empty and you will feed the data in it. After you feed, this will be non-primitive data type. Okay. Let me give you a better example. So let me open Eclipse IDE. Launch. This may take several seconds. So Project Explorer, click on operators, SRC, Java operators, right click, new, class, data type. You should give a class name and I am giving data types. And I am selecting public static void main and I am giving finish. So you don't need comments, backspace. Now I am just giving int a is equal to 5, int b is equal to 6. Okay, so here integer is the data type and we are assigning what type of data. Is a is equal to 5. 5 is a data and integer is a type of data type. Okay, so this is data type and we are assigning data as 5. Here integer is data type and we are assigning 6. Okay, so I am typing int c is equal to a plus b. Okay. Sys out control space c. Now you will be getting the value 11. Okay, it's 11. And here is the rule. If you are using integer a is equal to 5 and integer b is equal to 6, then you should use integer c is equal to a plus b. Because a and b are integers, then c should also be an integer. You can't define some other data type to it, like this short. See, if you are defining short, you are getting error. See what is it saying? Type mismatch. Cannot convert from int to short. You cannot convert integer into short. That's what it is saying. When you are using a data type, the particular data type should only be initialized even for addition of a particular data type. So let me take this comes under primitive. Okay, what is non-primitive? Strings. String is a non-primitive data type. See now, string is equal to let me type my name Venkat semicolon. So this is a data over here. It is nothing but a group of characters together is known as string. So here string is a data type, but it's user defined. See, I am not saying Venkat it should be only should be the value. Even I can type 6, it will accept because I am defining the data type. But if you take here, I can't type v. See, it will be saying error. V cannot be resolved to be a variable because v is not an integer, it's predefined. You should type an integer. So even here in strings and arrays are a commonly used user defined data types. Okay, so I'll be explaining it to you guys. So to do that, I'll be snipping the screen to explain to you in a better way. So here, as you guys seen, let me take this color. Here integer a is equal to 5. It's given integer a is equal to 5. Integer b is equal to 6. And again to add these two integers, we are using integer c only. Okay, not like short or not long or not byte anything. So short, long, byte, they are also data types like integer predefined, but as in this case string, there is no any specific values predefined. Even you can add your name, your date of birth, anything which is added in between these double quotes will be taken as string, and there is no predefinition for it. So anything can be added within a string within double quotes. So these are called user defined. So let me explain it to you guys what and all comes under primitive data types. So let's take two. This is primitive and this is non-primitive data types. So under primitive there are something called as byte, short, int, long, float, double. Okay, so there is no place, so I am writing here double and char boolean. Okay, and under non-primitive there are n number of, but the mainly used are strings and arrays. So in this also byte, short, int and long, these are used as non-decimal data types. Non-decimal. See, if you type even integer a is equal to 5.5 or any number, and if you print a, you won't be getting the value as 5.5. The value will be int a value will be 5. So let me show you. See, now I am typing 5.5. Okay, type mismatch cannot convert from double to int. See, if I run, okay, proceed. See, exception in thread, type mismatch cannot convert from double to int. See, double is a decimal data type. Um, float, double, these two. This one and this one are decimal data types. Decimal data types. This is non-decimal data type. And character is nothing but it's a character data type. A single character can be stored in a character. And boolean is nothing but true or false. It provides only two values and takes only 2 bytes, true or false. That's it. Okay, so let me go to Paint and explain it to you guys. What are the values for the data types? So let me make it black. So this is data type, and here we are giving the values or ranges. And here we will be seeing what type of data type it is. Okay, first thing is byte, and its range is from -128 to 127. So it's primitive data type. PDT means primitive data type. And NPDT means non-primitive data type. Okay, and for short, it's -32768 to 32767. Okay, and for int, the next one is int. It's -2 power 32 to 2 power 31 minus 1. So it's a long number, so that's why it has been powered, so you guys can remember it easily. And for long is -2 power 64 to 2 power 63 minus 1. Okay, so this all comes under primitive data types, non-decimal. Okay, so if we go to like decimal, there are only two. One is float and another one is double. Okay, so float, it can store up to 6 to 7 digits after the decimal, and double it can store up to 12 to 14 digits. And here, so it is also primitive data type but decimal. Another two we have, it's one is character, and another one is boolean. It can store single character in one thing, and boolean it can store only true or false. So I will be providing you guys a fair copy of this in an Excel sheet, or I will be providing you a link of it. So just do practice it, and that's all about data types. And there is a formula for it. There is a formula to find these ranges. It's minus 2 power n to 2 power n minus 1 minus 1. This is the formula to find the ranges. So do practice it, and that's all about data types. We will meet in next video. Until then, take care. Goodbye.